Так, всех приветствую. Начинаем новую игру. Я не знаю, что это за жанр-то вообще. Хоррор, блядь, или что это? Детектив. Сейчас бы еще настроить захват. Так сделаем. Опачки. Сейчас мы тут растянем. Как загрузится. Блядь. Бля, ну звуки что-то уже криповые. Ебать. Бля, звук надо, как нахуй скример заорет, я же, блядь, штаны навалю. Бля, что тут читать, наверное, надо? Бля, детективное агентство Пирса Босса. Боссон, Пирс, ветеран Первой мировой войны, пытается заглушить свои воспоминания алкоголем и снотворными. Он стал частным детективом, но никак не может найти дело, способное вывести его из апатии. Пирс должен как можно скорее найти нового клиента, иначе рискует потерять лицензию. Ебать, а загрузка идет, как будто это я не знаю. Какая игра. Погрузиться в безумие, значит. Охуеть. Бля, громко, пиздец. Надо убавлять. Бля, ой, скриповано. Так, блядь, убавлю-ка я. Ой, блядь, чё-то... Блядь, что-то по ощущению звук вообще не убавился. А. И, блядь, чё... Прицел выключен? Ну ладно, давай в стандартным настройкам. Блядь, алло, звук нахуй. Бля, это что-то... Ну, так пойдет. Сейчас вырвет от таких этих. Да, 60 кадров вроде. Бля, это палка тайда. Чисто рыбищу кто-то съел. Тут акулы. Прыгать нельзя. Чтобы прыгнуть, нажмите... А, чтобы пригнуться. Значит, сейчас научат дальше. На Е действие, ага. Уя, закрыто. Ctrl пригнулись. Ctrl встали. Да я в эту дверь закрытую обошел. Хуя не видно. Вы не сможете взаимодействовать с определенными предметами, пока не осветите их. Нихуя себе. Так, какой-то болторез я взял. Чё, бля, отплываем? Ох, ебать, что за дрянь. Бля, уже сложно для меня. Куда идти-то нахуй? Ну, как-то отплыть надо. Так полагаю. Ага, это на колесик достать, убрать. О. Хрена себе. Бля. Это я могу дверь открыть теперь. Я же кусачки взял. Think about it, think about it. А нахуя? Типа теперь я тут? Я себе, это что, из доты Террорблейд сюда пришел? Или что? Решил меня забрать. Ой, блядь, что такое? Это я отсюда выполз, нет? Так, стоп. Не, я вот отсюда прополз. Тут не надо кусать кусачками, да? Ну окей. Бля, давай возьмем, кинем в нее нахуй. Какое отвратительное подношение. Типа ему кто-то преподносит трупы рыб? Типа как жертвоприношение? Сопротивляйся, ты был избран. Бежать вот так. Понял. Ну да, типа какие-то алтари. Это свечи везде. Блядь, а можно типа это, я проснусь человеком и сразу тебе это все постепенно будет, а не вот Разум. Смотри. Ну, я тут оккультисты. Вот я понял. Завязывай бухать, дядь. Джей. Свериться с дневником. Жители. Места. Оккультизм. Пирс. Тело. Улики. Предметы. Моя старая зажига... Бля, чё, как тут много всего тоже. Lost. Биатлон. А чё надо было изначально-то? Пирс заходим. Красноречие. Красноречие, любитель. Красноречие определяет вашу способность оказывать влияние на тех, с кем вы общаетесь. Развитие этого навыка повышает вероятность успешного убеждения или манипуляции во время разговора. Короче, пока рано это читать. Было бы круто, если бы был перевод. Читать придется.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Что за криповая ему песня?
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Так. Детективное агентство Пирса. Врач может сколько угодно твердить, что лекарства от воспоминаний мне больше не нужны, но я знаю, что они вернутся, если я перестану принимать таблетки. Наверное, однажды утром я просто не проснусь. Несмотря на лечение, я снова слышу голоса в своих снах, но теперь они новые, незнакомые голоса, словно доносятся из древней бездны. Что-то. Да давай, последний раз жахнем. Оба. А чё, будет эффект какой-то?
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
О, брата.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Сколько у меня очков? Как увидеть-то, блядь? Распределите. А, вот, доступные очки персонажа 8. Вот и пришло читать. Так, ну ладно, красноречие мы прочитали. Влияем на разговор. Поиски. Поиск отражает вашу способность находить спрятанные предметы. Развитие этого навыка повышает шанс найти скрытый объект. Ненайденные предметы не будут появляться в игре. Сила отражает ваши физические способности. Развитие этого навыка повышает шанс успешно выбить дверь или сломать какой-то механизм, а также применить насилие, физическое или вербальное, во время разговора. Расследование. Расследование отражает вашу способность вести следствие, развитие этого навыка повышает шанс восстановить последовательность событий, проанализировав место преступления или предмет, также шанс взломать замок. Психология. Психология отражает ваше понимание человеческой натуры, развитие этого навыка повышает шанс понять мотивацию человека по его поведению или с помощью анализа различных предметов. Оккультизм отражает ваше познание в оккультных науках. Развитие этого навыка повышает шанс определить значение и происхождение оккультных артефактов, а также расширяет ваше знание о мифах. Медицина отражает ваше познание в этой области. Развитие этого навыка повышает шанс верно определить дозу лекарства, поставить диагноз или разобраться в медицинской проблеме. 2 очка, тут 4 очка, тут 4 очка, 6 очков, 6, 4, 6. Вот оно как работает. Так. Давай вот так сделаем.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce,
Work
you
is
know as well as
scarce.
I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Я-то
You're
начинаешь.
free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Угу.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Транспортная этикетка. Часть текста не разобрана. Что-то прочесть придется склад 36. Полицейский отчет. Тут говорится, что все члены семьи погибли, а пожар начался в столовой. Полиция заключила, это был несчастный случай, но при этом отчете упоминается, что Сара Хокинс была психически неустойчива. Почему? Газетная веточка статья рассказывает о браке Сары Хокинс в девичестве Уэбстер и Чарльза Хокинса, бизнесмена с острова Дарквотер. Они ведут затворническую жизнь на удаленном острове со своим сыном Саймоном.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
Visions.
She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. I used to be an avid reader. Dark water is off the coast of
О,
Boston, but I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
китобойный остров. Населен с 14 века, и на нем до сих пор можно найти множество следов пропавших племен, но пусть романтика этих наивных и примитивных верований не обманет вас. Не забывайте, какими жестокими были местные боги. Изображения гигантского существа все еще украшают стены данного заброшенных пещер. Откуда пришло к своим почитателям это божество, из моря или из безумных сновидений? Никто не знает ответа, на современные обитатели острова, сыновья и дочери гордых китобоев все еще помнят таинственную и волнующую историю крохотного клочка суши у берегов Массачусетса.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
Это я приплыл. У тебя уже прикуренная была, блядь, дядь. Здорово, Руслан.
We're almost there.
Да ничего, потихоньку, сам как.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Игра про детектива, бывшего военного, который после войны
Welcome to Darkwater Island,
спился
Mr. Pierce.
спиртным и антидепрессантами. И тут какое-то странное дело его расследовать попросили. На каком-то
Does the
китовом
Hawkins
острове.
case mean anything to you?
A sad
Типа буду в Шерлока Холмса играть.
story to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a
Типа семья погибла, надо расследование семьи. Все говорят несчастный случай, а мне надо докопаться до истины.
nice young woman and a great pain to what a tragedy. You know what? Go Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Да, все-таки печально, когда перевода нет. И в бар, поговорите с Брэдли. Говорите с Финцером. А почему навыки медицины и оккультизма улучшаются только с помощью найденных предметов? Это вот я книжку там какую-то нашел, 12% мне дали. В медицине. Труп. Нихуя себе, еще рассудок есть. Психологическая травма. Рассудок, уверенность. Вы уверены в собственных способностях. Материалистический подход помогает вести расследование строго. Придерживаясь фактов, убеждений личного мироощущения. Ваши выводы логичны и проверены. Кошмар. Вот психологическая травма у нас. Но имеется рассудок. Так.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
Have you seen how old this thing is? If we force it too much, we'll break
Бедолага.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not safe.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna...
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can
А что
manage.
спрашивал тогда?
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that bee
Так,
out.
короче, офицер
Shysters, you're crazy. We're cops.
You can see
Чем-то
that I'm
это...
busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Чем-то...
It's a sign.
Что-то скрывает. Так, что так светится? Могу забрать? Я не могу.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Так, это пока людишки. Мне путь преграждает.
You can pick up the pieces.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat it.
You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that?
There's nothing for you here
You
either.
bilge rats
Beat
don't
it.
scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a
Так, я понял.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Не задирайте нас, мы вам не по зубам, и не утруждайте себя ответом на это сообщение. Кэт. Просто заплатите курьеру.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Сломан. Замок.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
М.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Молодой капитан.
What a macabre souvenir. What a
Это-
macabre souvenir.
Нога. Что, пушка? Давай возьмем. Будем отстреливаться. Хочет. Вот тоже гарпун нормальный. Чу-чу. Тыкать копейщиком будем.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you.
Да
But in
где?
truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
А, вот
These
эти.
manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
Декларации. Прочитать можно только несколько дат. Короче, содержимое документа аккуратно вымрано. Интересно, кому потребовалось скрывать эту информацию. Куда делся дядя?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on dark water. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Угу.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Come back. Is real. Вот дядя ты. Жизнью помотанный. Ту-ру-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Ты чё делаешь, блядь? Лысый маргинал.
Hey, be careful.
Опа. Это Кэт, походу.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
You know it anyway. Anything else?
Она.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came...
Oh, come on.
Drinking it. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just
Силу надо вкачивать.
we taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting. Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting. The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off
Он, блядь,
Dark Island.
на китов-то запретил.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells...
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the...
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 80...
It's true. Everything happened. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
Киты.
They all disappeared.
Они все
You
куда-то
exhausted the
исчезли.
stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Теперь понятно.
Exactly.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the...
An old family, a ship of...
Tell me...
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune with...
There! You're speaking it.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch
I bid you farewell.
Good night,
So long.
What you looking at, stranger?
Your men are simply thugs.
Where did he come from?
That's what I pay you for. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Ладно, надо было не так заходить. Так, там я все прочитал. Эти отсюда свалили. Опа. Рыбачим. Опачки. Найдите скрытые предметы. Навык поиска позволяет вам искать скрытые предметы на небольшом расстоянии.
Hello, old friend.
Ага. Вот оно как. Сейчас бутылку мы с той взяли, да? Окей. Ну, как я должен? А, вот.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in. I've no idea what it says.
Угу. Поэтому ходить надо везде.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those... Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them.
Quieter. That's all.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers.
They're protecting their territory.
They really don't have a choice. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken...
If only they would kill each other.
This cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of...
Well, see...
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Так.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting...
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What's with you wandering around here like a...
We saw you talking to the... Go die of...
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we're
bootleggers, not...
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know?
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you...
Everybody knows us.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter.
Cat. She's your...
What?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in on...
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know...
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she...
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Пошли дальше.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins?
Not much more than what everyone knows. They were all burnt to death, right?
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go on.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas. And the accident is... he can be unpredictable. Especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. You again?
No need.
Окей.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. She's not interested in small fry like me.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory. You want to know more, go out.
Good. I shall take my... It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Да ты гений.
a whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Ну так в смысле? Как использовать-то? Нахуя он ее читать хочет? Тут ручки нет. Крутить, чтобы, да?
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Угу. Ну, блядь, как... А ты покрутить не хочешь, нет? Не это задание. Понял, иду на склад. Ага, так хуй.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Если не крутится, значит надо еще что-то найти. Бля, это еще не все. Бля, как же калит.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
На этот раз все? Или еще куда-то надо заглянуть? Тут что-нибудь покрутить, нет?
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
As you wish.
If you've broken my nose...
I was careful. This time.
Do you want us to take care of him, Cat?
No, not yet. You don't lack
Ах,
nerve,
тащил я,
and
блядь.
you've got a fairly good right. I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
I'll make a note of it.
Please do. I'm Kat. I run the neighborhood. Everyone marches to my tune here. Rather than foolishly risking your skin, come and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do for you, and what you can do for me.
Не думаю, что ее боятся из-за того, что она может всем втащить. Ну так все, я не могу на склад попасть. И чего, тупо за ней на склад идти? Написано проникнуть на склад.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
What's with you, what? We saw you. Go die at
I bid you... If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Опа, тут мужики присели. А, это те пьяницы.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told that flunky that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
Ти-ди-ти-ди-ти-ди-ти-ди.
I hope they don't forget the lesson. Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I think it's time to talk business.
No hard feelings?
For a lucky little blow, You think I gotta be boss of these lads without taking any hits? It will serve as a lesson. I was too soft with you. Next time, I'll hit first. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Ha! You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. You almost got me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective. Follow me.
You've got no problem going out looking like that.
How sweet of you to worry about my authority. I wouldn't be here if I was the sort of girl who'd hide away because of a black eye. People here know who they're dealing with. They watch their step.
Ой, такая
Fitzroy stood up to you.
скучноватенькая игра.
Face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him. It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Блять, говорил вам, что меня послала, блять. Бараны бестолковые, блядь. Бухлишка стоит. Ебать копать, как будто там Пентагон.
Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Чтобы войти на место происшествия, что-то нажмите. А. Я пока ничего не могу делать, да? Мне надо 2 кнопки зажать и попасть в какой-то кошмарик. Ну, окей, погнали.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What happened here? Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Так, типа я все изучил, да? Картина, вырезка. Лежит дядя, тут сидит. Непонятно что-то. Два. Три. Профессионал, эксперт. Профессионал, любитель психологии надо качать. В смысле? Двадцать четыре. Блять, почему тут перестала эта хуйня работать? Юе.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Wound up?
Мышка перестала почему-то работать.
We don't take no less. We do our job carefully. And no stone was left on.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. And I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go? I'd like to understand. Come on. My car's... Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Looks like you've met your match, Baker. I'd like to see that more often.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Get this jackass out of here before I stroke his other cheek. But we'll meet again.
А, это она ему щеку резанула.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Нормально.
Come on, we got some driving to do.
Вид у них там на остров кайфовый, конечно. Быстро я к главе 3 приступил. Ладно, сейчас осмотримся там и пора спатеньки. Выглядит, как будто мы к Бэтмену на базу приехали. Брюсу Уэйну. А что-то впадлу идти туда, если честно.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
Тут каких-то неебических размеров особняк.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better.
It's a very old building, you know?
Huh. It's really...
Come on, let's leave the stories of it. Let's go up there.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was...
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair, you know. Silas Winchester, his Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see... Is there anything else you want to ask me?
I prefer to be prepared. If there's...
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards...
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the oh, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age.
A sad old man doesn't worry.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice...
Night falls quickly.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Давай, будешь мне мешать там только. Чё тут сейвиться нельзя? Ой, бля.
Pose prophetic raven.
Сука, скримеры подъехали, блядь.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture seems too recent.
Сука. Аж сердце в пятки ушло, блядь.
Poor kid. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins. The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened. Sturdy and well sharpened. Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
Надеюсь, повторно, блядь, не летают скримаки.
have to find another entrance.
А могу топор взять, блядь, с собой на всякий случай?
The axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard.
А, его уже нету, блядь. Я понял. Бля, страшно, пиздец. Сейчас вылезет откуда-нибудь. Дед, блядь.
This entrance is still in use.
На нахуй.
Whoa! You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa. You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Give me that. Control yourself, old man.
You've got guts, you little bastard.
You and I have got some talking to do.
Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You're no match for me, Winchester. Stop.
You win, you crook. Take this damn key before I change my mind. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Саджал, блядь, ключ. Так, это там его дом, да?
This gate is locked.
Lock it. Закрыто. Locked. Бля, пиздец тут обходов. Один топор, блядь. Бля, ну видок прикольный, маяк, конечно, кайфово стоит. Светит так полосками.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
закрыт. Ух, ладненько, выходим пока в главное меню. На сегодня хорош. Ну, такая игра вызывает смутные эмоции. Вроде моментами интересно, вроде моментами и скучновато. Но в целом я не любитель такого геймплея, когда типа у тебя нет никакого оружия, там не надо ни в кого стрелять, грубо говоря, чисто бегать, брать какие-то штуки куда-то вставлять, убегать от кого-то там. Ну, maybe дальше будет, ну, я думаю, навряд ли, типа, тут бы уже со старта дали бы какой-нибудь топор или еще что-нибудь. А тут, получается, я просто бегаю, жму рычаги всякие, подсвечиваю все светильниками, зажигалочками и кусачками ломаю эти цепи. И все, в общем. Ну, посмотрим еще. В принципе, можно поиграть. Надо еще посмотреть будет, сколько там глав. Если там 6 глав, то это быстро пройти. Типа я уже на 3-й. Ну, я думаю, что глав 10 точно имеется. Ну, посмотрим еще следующий стримчик, как пойдет. Кремачок залетел от души, конечно. Ну, ладненько, давайте всем бабай.